Hey guys, it's Natalie. Welcome to my very first narrated time-lapse drawing video. I've never done a narration over a drawing time-lapse video before, but I figured, why not? It's probably more interesting to listen to me talk about how I drew it rather than just listen to background music. So, I was really inspired to draw Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones. It's a image that I've wanted to do for a while. I really liked that part in season 6 with all the wildfire, so I wanted to do something with a really cool color scheme and something very vibrant and something that showed how evil this character is. I love her so much because she's so evil. And in the beginning of the video you saw a little bit of my sketch process, but I didn't record the entire thing because I got a little self-conscious because I was messing up so much, but I continued to record myself coloring because I mess up a little bit less when I color rather than when I sketch. So the way that I color this is I use a software called Adobe Photoshop. You've probably heard about it. And I lay down a bunch of base colors first. I don't really worry about the color of the base color because I can always adjust that layer later to make it fit more with the color scheme and make everything look more cohesive, but I just need to put down base colors, and afterwards I can worry about little details like shading in the teeth and the shadows that go over it. And with the shadows I adjust them using an option called blending modes. So blending modes will change the color of a layer based on the layer below it, and there's different options. Blending modes can make that color look darker or lighter or completely opposite than what you want. You just have to play around with it and see how it looks first to know what looks good. And after I've got the shadows and the base color and everything down, then I can start putting in things like gradients and texture and different brush patterns than just having such a very flat image. So with all the different texture and blending gradients, it makes the image look a lot softer rather than super flat. And the color scheme that I was trying to go for with this was, obviously the main color is green, but I wanted to have little pops of some very contrasting color. So for that I picked a purplish red. Not all the colors right here are purplish red yet, but I adjusted it later. And I didn't want to overdo that contrast color. I just wanted it to be kind of subtle, so it's only in like her lips and the wine and some parts of the skulls on the bottom. By the way, if you know what the skulls are on the bottom, it means you're caught up with Game of Thrones. So, and if you can figure out the symbolism for why each skull looks that way, kudos to you. My mom couldn't figure out that, and she's watched every single episode. So the rest of the process is just doing detail work. It's adding little bits of color here and there, softening the image, making it less flat and more textury. I blurred the thing in the window in the background just to give it some perspective, and I didn't record my process of adding the texture, but at the end I do add texture to her dress and to the brick wall in the background. And anyway, I really like how this image came out. I hope you guys liked it too, and thanks for watching.